Hi, my name is Paul Younger. I'm an Arizona beekeeper, and for the last few years I've been developing a new type of bee smoker. It takes a fluid and it vaporizes it using a propane burner. The smoke that it puts out looks just like a regular bee smoker, and it is very effective for the bees. This is a Younger bee smoker. There's a spot here for a propane bottle to be installed. Also, this is where the fluid bottle goes, which contains the smoke fluid which is vaporized. This is a pump right here which pumps the fluid up through the line and into a vaporizer coil inside the shroud. This red button is an automatic lighter. Just push it, it'll spark, it'll light the propane on fire. Next thing we're going to do now is light the propane. We unscrew the nut here, open up the lid. That allows for it to light easier. Next thing we do is turn the gas on. The first click is on a low setting. We're going to go to the high setting, which is the next click. It stops at that point. If you listen, you can hear gas coming out of here. Start to click it. It may take several tries, but it's lit. I can feel the heat. You really can't see much. The burner is set at a very low setting and to conserve propane, so it'll burn for a long time. Once it's lit, you can feel the heat coming out of here. You just set the lid down, screw it shut. It's going to take about 2 minutes for the coil to heat up enough to start to vaporize the fluid. So we'll let the tool sit and heat up. While we're waiting for the vaporizer coil to heat up, let's take a look inside and see the burner and all the components inside. This is where the smoke fluid enters. Comes in through this tube, goes around through this vaporizer coil. This stainless steel coil wraps around the burner 4 times. This is the burner. You can see it glowing red right there. As it emits the heat, it's heating up this insulation around the outside here helps to lock the heat in here. This other component right here is the piezo lighter. It shoots a spark across over to the burner to light the propane. To show you what it'll do when it's fully broken in, I have another smoker here which I've been using for the last month or so, and it's fully broken in. This is the potential that the tool has. It's a little breezy out here today and you can see it moving away, but they really put out a lot of smoke. This one here will do that eventually too, but it's going to take more fluid to be vaporized through it, and this is all part of the break-in procedure. You just have to allow for that. And the first few times you're out in the bee yard, be aware that it's going to spit like that some, but eventually it will get fully broken in and it'll work just like this one here. We're at the bee yard now. We're going to go ahead and light the smoker and let it warm up, and then we'll be going through some beehives. Open the lid, turn it on. It's lit. We'll put the lid back down and we'll give it a few minutes to warm up, and we'll go through some beehives. Get moving closer and get it. Yeah. Smoke moves the bees right down. Got just a little bit of a pollen cake left there. A little shot of smoke in the bottom here. See how it goes right through. Pretty well it's quit dripping. This coil's already starting to break in a little bit. Close my eyes good, I'm telling you. Let's see how much smoke it will put out. If you pump it too fast, it'll overwhelm it with fluid, so you have to kind of regulate it, give it just a second to recover.